Hey everybody, hope your day's going well. We are back with Taylor Swift, You're Losing Me. I saw this recommended in the comments not too long ago and saying that this song is set before the end of the relationship with Joe, I believe. And like So Long London was set after that relationship. And I've checked that one out. It's a great song. And so I said, oh, let me check this one out. You're Losing Me. Here we are. And yeah, let's go. From the Vault. So was this from an album, or was it a bonus track, or how does it work? From the Vault. Get a heartbeat.
You say I don't understand, and I say I know you don't. We thought a cure would come through in time, now I fear it won't. Remember looking at this room, we loved it 'cause of the light. Now I just sit in the dark and wonder if it's time. Do I throw out everything we built or keep it? I'm getting tired even for a phoenix, always rising from the ashes, mending all her gashes. You might just have dealt the final blow. Stop, you're losing me. Stop, you're losing me. Stop, you're losing me. I can't find a pulse, my heart won't start anymore. For you, 'cause you're losing me.
Oh, now the heartbeat makes sense. It started with the heartbeat. You still hear it. And I must admit, it's not easy for me to listen to because I've been dealing with anxiety attacks and panic attacks all my life since I was 6 years old. And the hearing of a heartbeat, even though I know it's a good thing, hearing your heartbeat, I don't like it. It induces, I don't know, a lot of cortisol for me. So I just try to pretend it's a beat, man. It's a beat and forget about the word heart. Just, whew. I don't know. So, but it makes so much sense now. You're losing me, but usually we're losing him. I can't find a pulse. And you can hear sometimes a little piano note maybe, and it almost is reminiscent of like a heart monitor in a hospital. And we get a few words that stick in the theme as well. I like that. You know, I do. Cure, mending, all that, gashes, and then find a pulse. My heart won't start anymore, but for you, oh yeah, great writing and just very visceral lyrics, man. Like I get tired even for a phoenix, always rising from the ash. Every time this happens, I have to get up, pick up the broken pieces, but it gets harder each time things like this happen. And always looking for a cure, man. But, sometimes you have to end it. That's the only way moving forward. Wow. Powerful stuff. It's the question, do I throw everything out that we built? Do I keep it? And that's something that people, that keeps us in relationships too, because you think about all the time you spent and energy you put into this relationship, and it almost feels like throwing it away, right? And because of that, we keep trying, of course. Makes sense, but then after a while, we have to draw conclusions. Maybe, we're beating a dead horse here. We've been literally reanimating, resuscitating a relationship that is not going to come back to life. I can't find a pulse. My heart just won't start for you anymore. We've applied the paddles multiple times, and it just doesn't work. Good stuff. Okay, now let's go back to that heartbeat. It's gonna flatline at the end. Oh no.
'Cause you're losing me. with storms in my eyes. How can you say that you love someone you can't tell is dying? I sent you signals and bit my nails down to the quick. My face was gray, but you wouldn't admit that we were sick.
Oh man, I didn't want to pause it that fast, but that's a great verse or part of a verse. And that is in So Long London, she says that she's getting color back in her face. And here she says, my face was gray. So in So Long London, she's basically referencing this song then, or this line. Okay. About the signals though, and I think she's aware of this or else she wouldn't have written it. You know, men are not mind readers. We all know that. Many songs, many sitcoms, many films have been made about this. But, you know, people aren't mind readers anyway. So we can pick up signals sometimes, or we can interpret them wrong. Sometimes we have to say it outright and communicate, which makes me think of All Too Well in the music video. I think I said that in a short film where she was feeling ignored at the table, but then 50% of that is you spinning your own story, making it worse. And that person isn't aware that you're doing that. You're already having a fight in your head, and then you throw it all out instead of maybe communicating it beforehand and honestly and respectfully. And then maybe, oh, sorry, I didn't realize it, and let me course correct. But sometimes we start to go at somebody in our mind, and for some reason we think that person has followed the entire conversation we had in our own mind, and then just counter all the arguments that we made for you know, that's human behavior. I get it. I've done it too. I'm definitely not above that. I try to be, but it doesn't always work that way. But sending signals, biting nails, and then like saying like, hey, I sent you all these signals, why didn't you respond? Like, whoa. So, but I think she's aware of it, or else she wouldn't have written that. So I that's great. That's great. That's human behavior, man. But yeah, sometimes you gotta say it, man. Sending signals. I don't know. But I get it. Man, she's good. Dang. The relationship is sick. Okay.
The air is thick with loss and indecision. I know my pain is such an imposition. Now you're running down the hallway, and you know what they all say. You don't know what you got until it's gone.
Facts.
Stop. You're losing me. Stop. You're losing me. Stop. You're losing me. I can't find a pulse. My heart won't start anymore. For you. 'Cause you're losing me. 'Cause you're losing me. Stop. 'Cause you're losing me. Stop, 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 you're losing me. Stop, 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 you're losing me. I can't find a pulse, my heart won't start anymore.
Hey, sonically, this is great. This is great. It's a heavy one. It's a heavy one, but we can relate to a relationship that is at its end. And I really like this analogy of the relationship being sick, trying to reanimate it, trying to resuscitate it, keep it alive, heal it, cure it. Try everything you can, but sometimes it's not possible. And again, the ignoring was there, as I mentioned. Yeah, man, and she said like, I'm a pathological what is it? People pleaser? Was it that? Pathological people pleaser. Ooh, that's a nice alliteration there. So she's a triple P, and you know, sometimes when people, yeah, I get it, man, pleasing people, and if you end up with somebody who's really taking advantage of that, maybe even unconscious, you know, not aware of it. Ooh, toxic combination, man. That's a bottomless pit you're gonna keep feeding. It's already tough just in life to try to keep everybody happy, and you know, like Bilbo Baggins said in Lord of the Rings, like, you know, butter being spread on toast, you know, way too thinly. You know, I'm paraphrasing, of course, but yeah, it feels like that. You're stretched out, and you're keeping the balls in the air, you know, juggling and waiting for them to fall down. Wow. And how long could we be a sad song? Like, ooh, especially when you like them, right? We like a sad song. I love dark writing, you know, reading it, watching it on TV, exploring the darkest parts of humanity. But how long can you do that before it becomes really, really detrimental to your health, to your mental health, for both parties involved? So I really love, she opens up the conversations with these great, great songs, man, and these lines, and then comparing it to a battle at war. She fought and bleed as a brave soldier fighting in only your army. Ooh, good stuff, good stuff. You're losing me, I can't find a pulse. Genius concept. Thank you for recommending it, and thank you for joining me once again. I appreciate you guys. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.